Hello everyone, it's Ben at TV Parts today. We're gonna be pulling the boards out of this unit behind me here today. It's a 55S425 TCL unit. We're gonna just be pulling the parts out of here, kind of going over the various plugs and things like that. If you need any help or have any questions, you can give us a call at 1-800-203-7484, and let's get right into it. So what we're gonna be doing here first is pulling the back off of this unit. There's gonna be some screws and things like that holding this plastic piece in place. Now, there's not gonna be any sort of hardware, anything that we're gonna be needing to mess with underneath this metal here, but we are gonna want to be aware of any sort of wires that are connected to this back plate when we pull it off, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we get these screws out. So let's just get into it. All right, so now we're gonna gently pull the back off of here. We're gonna want to be very careful that we're not pulling any sort of wiring that's connected to the back. And we'll get you a better angle at this so we can see exactly what's going on here. There is going to be some cabling here, these three plugs that are connected with wires to the back plate of this television. We're gonna wanna get these free as well as this piece of tape off before we can continue getting this board out. These are gonna be pretty simple. Just get your thumbnail on this flap right here, squeeze down on it, which is gonna release that clip, and it should just pop right out. Same thing with these other two. And then we're gonna get this piece of tape up, and that should be giving us enough room to get the back plate away from the chassis. The remainder of the plugs in the main board are gonna be pretty simple. This is gonna be the same style as the one that was connected to the back plate. We just wanna use our thumbnail to depress that clip, and it should just pop right out of there. These two ribbon cable connections are pretty easy. Get your fingernail up underneath it, and you should just be able to walk it out once that flap pops up. Now we just have our 4 screws, and that should be the main board away from the chassis. Doesn't appear to be any adhesive or anything underneath it, and that should just be the main board. The power supply is up next. There are going to be 2 clips here and here that we're going to need to get off and away from the board before we can actually take it out. Do take note of these 2 pieces of tape here. If it's going to make your life easier, you can absolutely just pull these up. It'll give you a little bit more room to play with these cords, so we're going to do that. Clips are going to be similar style that was on the main board. We're just going to get our thumbnail to push down on the flap to pop it up, and it should just come right out. Same thing with this guy. Now we just have the 4 screws, and the power supply should be away from the chassis. And that is it for this TCL unit today. Don't forget, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you do subscribe, you will qualify for 20% off your first order through TV Parts today, and we will see you next time.
Thank you for watching another TV Parts Today repair video. If you have a question regarding your TV repair, post a comment and we will try to help. And don't forget, you can help us and stay up to date by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. Also, check us out on Facebook for exclusive promo codes.